Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, Justin Fields with a second pro day. Hold on, before we get into the meat and potatoes, let me help y'all explain. Let me explain something to y'all, man. Listen, I want the hurt season hats to come back. I know the demand is high for the hurt season hats. So what we got to do is we got to go to the Print Champs Instagram page, and we have to tag the Print Champs. Just tell them bring the hurt season hats back. It don't matter what picture you go under, they gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? We want them back as soon as possible. You know what I mean? I think more people want to join the movement. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go to the Print Champs Instagram page. Make sure you give them a follow and let them know that we still need some more Hurts hats out here, man. And we gonna make that happen as soon as possible. Listen, man, Justin Fields with a second pro day. I ain't liking it. I'm not liking it. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I don't like it at all, man. The second pro day means this to me. The second pro day means that, you know, that we are in a culture right now of building Jalen Hurts type players. We're in a culture of building them. Now, what I mean by that is this, that you got a bunch of players who feel like they got to prove themselves all the time. Justin Fields is accidentally putting himself in this category as a player that got to prove himself. Now, Justin Fields is just as, you know, good as an athlete as any of these quarterbacks coming out of this year's draft class. So why does he have to have a second pro day? Why does Justin Fields need a second pro day all of a sudden? What more do he got to prove that you didn't get from Zach Wilson? They clamored and they salivated over Zach Wilson. They salivated over Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I felt like Mac Jones might have been a better quarterback than a lot of these dudes in the draft, including Justin Fields. A lot of these mock drafts now got Mac Jones leapfrogging Justin Fields, probably going third to San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm hearing that a lot of that is because Justin Fields has character issues. You know what I mean? So I dug a little deeper into it. They talking about Justin Fields with character issues. They talking about his work ethic, his practice habits. Now, that is key for a quarterback. It's key for a starting quarterback in the National Football League. So we're not going to shrug that to the side. But then when you look at the character of a Mac Jones got DUIs. Mac Jones got DUIs under his belt. I'm going to tell you how serious a DUI is for the United States government. Listen, if you're active duty military and you get a DUI, they might kick you out of the military. It's a 90% chance you just, off your first DUI, you get in the boot. A 90% chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? From what I've seen, and I was active duty military, a DUI is serious. You could hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? You could hurt somebody. Period. You could hurt somebody. And you know what I mean? But they talking about character issues versus somebody who do dangerous, life-threatening things. But that's neither here nor there, man. I don't think that Justin Fields need to be hard on himself or so pressed to prove the haters wrong that you need to have a second pro day. It's ridiculous. And the teams that are going to attend this second pro day are even more ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So you want him to perform twice as good as everybody else that already had a pro day. You want him to show you twice before you can take a chance on him. Come on, man. It ain't that deep, man. And it's the culture that we building, which is why Jalen Hurts got this chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And when you create people like this, you got to be ready for what comes with it. You got to be ready for what they're going to do when they touch the football field. You got to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's a shame that he got to do it twice and nobody else got to do it. Now, I think he putting the pressure on himself because there's no rule that say you got to do it. Again, I don't think so. I think he's putting unwanted pressure on himself, man. I just don't think it's fair, man. I think that's crazy. That's crazy that Justin Fields has to have a second pro day today. Why? When Zach Wilson only had one good season? Why? Zach Wilson is a lock for going 2 damn near. Unless Justin Fields go crazy in his pro day. He's a lock for going 1 or 2. I just don't understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? In other news, man, Jalen Hurts is a 40-1 odds. He has 40-1 odds to win the MVP next season. I think those odds tie up with King Henry, Derek Carr, and I believe it was something else. So he got odds with dudes that can get 2,000 rushing yards on the ground. He got odds with a Derrick Henry who's been around for a long time, and this is going to be his first official start. So that ain't bad odds. Carson Wentz is 25-1 in case you was wondering. Listen, man, listen. Hurt season is in full effect, man. You know what I mean? The fact that he got some odds like that, man, a lot of people, listen, you can't sleep on him no more, man. You can't sleep on him no more, man. And I'm glad that y'all are, listen, he about to wake a lot of people up. he about to wake a lot of people up, man. You can't really sleep on it no more, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I like the 40-1 odds. I'm not gonna say listen, he's not gonna win MVP. I don't think he's gonna win MVP. A lot of things got to happen to win MVP. The personal stats got to be there along with the team record. So if he can line all that up, he could be in the running for it. He could be in the running for it if he could line all that up. But you know what I'm saying? He definitely got the potential. And I'm ready to see this dude show out and prove a lot of people wrong, man. Definitely got the potential. I'm ready to see him show out and prove people wrong. These pro days, the draft is getting closer and closer and closer, man. It's getting closer and closer and closer. So what I'm going to do pretty soon is I'm going to have my live stream up there for the draft already, so you can start commenting on it and all that. I'm going to schedule it because I will be live streaming the first round, like I said. This is going to be historical, I think. This is going to be monumental. The moves that are going to be made in the first round and the players that are going to be gone in the first round. I think we're in real good company, man. I like us at the 12th spot. Nothing's really changed. A lot of mocks got us taking Devontae Smith, but Devontae Smith has moved up in a lot of mocks as well. That's something to keep an eye on. So a lot of people are holding him in higher regard. I've seen mocks where Kyle Pitts was still there at 12. I've seen stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I'm a little down on Kyle Pitts after seeing that. Now that's somebody who I believe who should have did another pro day, if you want to keep it a bean. Now I'm a Kyle Pitts fan, you know what I'm saying? City of Brotherly Love, stand up, all that good stuff. But if we're talking about somebody who should have did another pro day, Kyle Pitts, he looked shaky to me. He looks shaky to me. And nobody's going to sit here and tell me that all of these hand jam 40 times are legit. Some of these dudes ain't running that fast, bro. And the tape shows it, man. But we going to listen, we ain't going to come off like that, man. We're going to see what all these kids could do next season. It's going to be an exciting season. But yeah, man, we're going to get ready for it, man. Make sure you're make sure you're subscribed. We still on the road to 20K. I'm still going to pump some content out one way or another while I'm on vacation, man. But you know, peace and blessings to y'all. And make sure you go to the Print Champs website, and not to the website, to the Print Champs Instagram page, and tell them that we need the Hurt season hats back. Blast it in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.